And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, getting the nod on the mound, Hayden Birdsong. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. This to third, Chapman. Zips it to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Yeah. Will Brennan in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Outside low, ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Butler under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound today, Joey Cantillo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
In the air out towards right center. Thomas sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Late swing, foul to the left. One out, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Two outs, base is empty. Willy Adames getting ready to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First offering misses badly for ball one. Foul ball. This to center field. And it drops in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 27th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's Matt Chapman, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just missed.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the dirt.
Count is full.
Runner at second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. Thomas on the move. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. And we're back. Stepping in, Jhonkensy Noel. Noel, in his second season, 23 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Just missed.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Count.
Good eye right there.
Here's a player. Not always the case. I mean, big games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy. We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Carlos Santana, batting with one down, takes a strike. It's softly on the ground left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Bo Naylor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees for a strike. Naylor off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Guardians lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Wilmer Flores. Cantillo back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. That one missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So here's Murphy now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swings through that.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's going to be Jerar Encarnacion. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Center field. Thomas sizes this one up. And that's the inning. One left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First offering, and it just misses. In for a strike, good slider. That's a strike. Another 1-2. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Ryan Rocchio stands in now and watches strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Kwan at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's in there, and it's 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Got a full count.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one pushed to the left and foul. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw on to Santana. 1 up, 1 down. Willy Adames stands in. Singled and scored his first time. Line to the left center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
1 out, runner at second. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Kwan moving back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now that is
Nick Senzel, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And a curve drops in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. And that's in there at the knees.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Senzel over to first. And Ramirez is set down. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Struck out swinging his first time. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom 4, and the batter now, Wilmer Flores. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Rocchio to second on a Santana 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And up next for the Giants, Jerar Encarnacion. And that one pulled foul. That one not close. And 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Paul Sewald preparing to come on if needed. Gaddis getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he grounds one to the right side. Arias. The throw to first. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Santana, a former All-Star, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
And now it's even up. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Full count.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 1 away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. and it stays fair. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Adames on to second. They get one, and that's all they'll get. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he takes a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Tyler Fitzgerald. Cantillo back to work. That one hit to right. Brennan should have this one. Makes the catch. One down. So up next, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 2 in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nabs it out. Number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Willy Adames. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And Willie fouls one back. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Back here at Oracle Park, leading off, Brian Rocchio. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames in position. Makes the grab, one away.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Birdsong ready to fire now. Foul ball there. The Guardians trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Sends it to Flores. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ground ball right side. And that's a foul ball. On the ground to third. Guardians go down in order. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Giants 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch. Ramos, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chapman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald getting ready to go. Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants all set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Here, Randy Rodriguez.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
In the dirt, tag, save! He's into third on the wild pitch. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field. Ramos settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's now a 2-run game. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count even at 1. Right side. And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Lane Thomas. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. High chopper to third. Chapman sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Sewald.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now time called at the plate. So now a pinch hitter, Lamont Wade Jr. Line to left, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas sizing this one up, and there's one down. Now it's Tom Murphy. Pinch hitter coming on, Patrick Bailey. Looking to start something with one gone. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Bryce Eldridge. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Rodriguez back to work. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
There's the strike of the knees.
Ball, that's outside.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. Here comes the manager out of the Giants. New pitcher now, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. And now the count is even. Breaking ball misses down and away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Good feed. That's one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swung on, belted. It's a bomb. Third home run of the season. It's 3-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
And now, Will Brennan.
No, that's in.
First pitch just misses. Miller, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. fought off foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short, Adames. Over to first. That ends the frame. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now to third, and it goes just foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas makes the play, and there's 2 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the next pitch is way outside.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That's to third. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Doing there for San Francisco, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ramirez in the box now, takes strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And next is the designated hitter, John. Here comes the manager out of the Giants.
For the Giants, number 74.
Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Right through there for his strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Guardians down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Well, Boog, if it's a day ending in Y, then you can expect a win for this team. I'm not sure the last time I saw a run like this.